Hello and welcome, friends. I have been waiting since December of last year to tell you all about this. I'm really super excited that you can now finally purchase the ultimate coffee cup. And I call it the ultimate coffee cup because there are just so many things that you can do with this die set. So many ways to craft with it, different types of cards that you can create, different types of experiences you can create, like shaker cards, slider reveal cards, pocket cards, shaped cards. You can even use this as a gift card holder. So I will share with you a lot of examples, but let me actually show you what the die can cut out. So here's a look at the individual pieces that the die will cut for you. So you've got your main cup here. And what you'll find is that the main cup actually will include three glue tabs that are scored. The die will put the score line in. And that allows you to easily create a pocket. So that's this die here. You've got some decorative dies like your coffee cup sleeve and your labels. So we have ovals here. And if you are actually a fan of my Easy Wonder dies, you'll be happy to know that the ovals here, they actually are the same aspect ratio as Easy Wonder die number 2. So Easy Wonder die number 2, the add-on die set has one step up in size to these ovals. The main die, Easy Wonder die number 2, has one step up from that. And then the add-on has one size up from what the main die has. So the add-on die gives you one larger and one smaller than the original of the main set, and then you get two smaller size dies to match. So I try as much as I can to make sure that when I'm designing anything new that I at least give a little bit of thought to a previous release to see where things can maybe match up a little bit, where we can maybe fill in some holes or some gaps. And so I really wanted to make sure that if you're collecting these dies, that you're slowly going to be building up some, great basic nested shape dies. So that's your main coffee cup and some pieces to decorate it with. The next largest die in the set is this one here, which has your coffee cup lid, but it's also got this bottom portion here, which is that insert that you can use to create some different styles of cards and different effects. Separate to this insert die, you get your gift card slot die. And the reason why this is a separate die is so that you can choose to use it if you want. And more importantly, you can cut these gift card slots into anything that you want. So it's really versatile because it allows you to basically turn almost anything that you want into a gift card holder. Now, the way these slots work is that it's two half circles that are perfectly positioned and spaced so that you can slide in a standard gift card and it will be held in place. So you can imagine cutting that into a little mini card if you wanted. You can cut it into the inside of your card. You can cut it into a pocket, whatever you would like. You've got that option because it is a separate die. It only cuts these half circle slots. The metal surrounding the rectangle around it does not cut. So I love and I try as much as possible when I design my die sets to make the dyes as versatile as possible. And so that's why a lot of what you'll see here are basic shapes that you can really use for other purposes as well. And speaking of, the coffee cup lid actually has this extra layer here. That's sort of like the rim of your lid. And this is really fantastic because it's can be a banner strip die for your longer sentiments. So if you look at the banner strips that I have included in, this is part of the add-on to, I think, either Easy Wonder number 1. I think it's number 2. I think it's the add-on to, no, it's the add-on to Easy Wonder die number 1. It's right here. So this is the add-on die set. It's got 2 banner strip sentiment banners. This is the exact same sort of size as the Ultimate Sentiments as well, length and height. But this die, it's the same height, but it's longer, almost twice as long. So this is great for your longer sentiments. So this die as well can do a little bit of double duty. Then we have a little miniature cup. I like to call this the pup cup. So this die is right here, and it allows you to just create a smaller cup because when assembled, the main coffee cup is nearly A2 in size, so it's perfect for creating a shaped card. But if you're looking for maybe a decorative item on an A2 card where it doesn't really take up the whole card, this pup cup is really perfect for that. So you have the cup itself, you've got the coffee cup sleeve, and a little label, circle label, that you can decorate with also. Now this set comes with some accessories to decorate your cards with, your cups with. So what's a pup cup without some whipped cream? The nice thing about the whipped cream is that it actually, there are slits. So if you can see those lines there, those are actually cut all the way through. So that allows you to actually slide little toppings, maybe some coffee beans. So here the coffee beans, they actually have a line in the center as well, but that's not cut, that's actually embossed. So that's not cut all the way through, that's just embossed to give you that nice little detail there. Same with the marshmallows. These are marshmallows that you can add to your cup for maybe some hot cocoa. And then we have our little stir stick. And the stir stick comes in 2 layers. So you have the base layer, which has everything. And then you have as a separate die, this really darling stitched heart. I just think it's so cute. It's got the stitch border detailing and everything. So I love it. It's standalone, so you can use it by itself, but it's meant to layer on top of your stir stick there. And maybe one of my favorite little accessories is actually the tea bag. I just think it's so cute, the tea bag. And every time I've crafted with it, I've always used a little mini stapler to staple just a bit of twine to the end of the tea bag, and then you have the little tag as well. So that's a look at what all of the dies will cut for you. Now, if you are thinking about purchasing this die set, also consider adding to your cart. There'll be an option to add the Masterclass series that goes with it. This Masterclass series is a collection of videos filmed and taught by me, only available at the Not Too Shabby shop, and only available when you purchase your Ultimate Coffee Cup die set. So do make sure to choose that option if you want to, because I don't know if there's a way to add it after the fact. So do consider it carefully, and I highly recommend that you do add it. But if you're wanting to know exactly what you get, let me show you the cards that I teach you how to make. In the Masterclass series, what's really neat about it is YouTube actually has a feature that's called courses. And so we've set this up as a course. And you'll find a playlist where there are individual videos. So instead of one really long video, there's going to be individual videos that teach you how to make a different style of card. And on the back of the packaging, you'll see some of those listed here. And so let me show you the actual cards that I teach you how to make. So in one of the courses, master classes, I teach you how to make this shaped card. It'll be a side folding card. And all the classes are taught in real time. And that gives me the opportunity to just offer you a lot of tips and tricks. I craft at a pace that's hopefully comfortable for you to follow along if you're looking to create a card in the similar style. And that's the big advantage of a masterclass over a standard YouTube tutorial where I do have to speed things up. And usually I, really have to keep things kind of short so that YouTube will actually share it with people. So the beauty of a masterclass is I have the luxury of time to kind of teach and also really show things up close. Another class is this pocket slider card. So this card doesn't open in the traditional way that a card opens where there's a fold. This actually is a slider card. It's just a little pocket here, and it has the gift card slots cut into it. So in this class, I'll share with you how to use that gift card slot die. And of course, there's a spot for you to send your message on the back of the insert. So that is a separate class. And one of the nice things about this new way of doing courses is that you can just, if there's one card that you want to make in particular, you can just skip to that one video and just watch that and get what you need. And you can always come back to those videos. If watching it in real time is too slow for you, feel free to speed it up or slow it down, pause it, whatever you want. You can always watch it on replay. It's always available once you get it. This is a standard shaker card, and this is where the coffee cup has actually been added to a standard side folding A2 size card. So you can see this has your standard foam shaker with some shaker bits on the inside. Then I'll show you how to craft with some of the accessories. So we've got the pup cup, which really the pup cup is the die that is used to actually cut the aperture for your shaker. So I took the piece that used to be here and turned it into my pup cup with whipped cream and all. And you've got the coffee beans there. So again, this is on a standard A2 size card. And so you can kind of see for scale, the main cup is that big on an A2 size card, and the pup cup, it's still a pretty large component for an A2 card. You wouldn't need too much else to add to it, but it does give you a little bit more room to decorate around it and maybe add some of the accessories. So you've got that. And speaking of accessories, the tea bag, as I mentioned, one of my favorite elements to this die set. And you can see how I just stapled the tea bag to it. And I love that embossed line. It really looks like, how a tea bag has been folded and just stapled together. And then this, I have always just left the little end here dangling. I just think that's really fun. So I just die cut that little piece twice and sandwich that twine right in between. And this too is a pocket slider card, but instead of using the gift card slot, I just use this as a place where I can add my sentiment. And so it just shows that you don't always have to use the gift card slot dies if you don't want to. And last but not least, combining a lot of the things from the previous 5 classes, I have what I would consider the ultimate coffee cup. So this one's really fun. This is actually a shaped card, side folding shaped card that is a slider reveal with the gift card on the inside of your card. So how fun is that? So you can see that there's so many different ways. Once you learn some of the basic mechanics and styles of cards, you can really kind of combine them in different ways to create the experience that you want to create and that moment of reveal that you want. And I just can't wait to see what everybody else comes up with once you start crafting with this die set. Now, these 6 cards are what I show you how to make in the Masterclass series. And it's just one price that you pay. You get all of those classes. And as I mentioned, they are individual videos. So when you want to see how to make a shaker card, you can watch just the video sharing how I make this exact card. So be sure to consider, if you're getting this die set, consider adding that Masterclass option to your order. But I also want you to know that even if you don't add the Masterclass, I'll have lots of tutorials on my channel as well. I've already made a lot of cards and I filmed myself making just about all of these cards. So I will have tutorials coming out over time. So here's the little pup cup. And this one's cute because it's actually got a slider component to it, and it uses some of the marshmallows that I inked up, and this can be like a little hot cocoa cup. Then I've got a couple of 5x7 cards. So this is already a tutorial on my channel. I think I made this for a hop, and this must have been, I think, the May inspiration hop. So this tutorial is already out, and it kind of shows you how you can put these elements together on a 5x7 card and have just a little bit more room for decorating. And it features, of course, the little tea bag accessory. Coming out soon will be my this one I made using my digitals, and this one is another gift card pocket that you can just put onto a 5x7 card. Probably one of the simpler ways to craft with this die set. This one I made during the secret sale of the ultimate coffee cup. So if you don't know what a secret sale is, or you've never been invited to one, you'll want to sign up for my newsletter, and make sure when you sign up that you mark that you're interested in new releases, because usually those are the folks who get email invitations to secret sales, which are an opportunity for you to get a first look and a first chance to purchase my new releases, usually my releases at the Not Too Shabby Shop. I will also have a tutorial on my channel for how to create a shaped card that is a top folding card. So you've seen some of the other coffee cups that are side folding. This one is top folding. So that's just something that's a little fun, a little bit different. And because it's top folding, it stands really nicely as well. And then I've got this card. It's another type of shaker card. This is a very flat shaker. So if you're cautious of wanting to really steer clear of having to pay extra shipping, and you're worried about that, then flat shakers are the way to go. And you can definitely make a flat shaker with this die set. And again, this is a shaped card that's a side folding. And one of the notable differences in this side folding card is that it actually has the lid on this sort of flap here, whereas the one that I showed you earlier, it's just the main cup portion that opens. So again, lots of different looks and effects that you can create, and so every single tutorial is going to have something, some new ideas, some different twists, and I'm sure when you craft with it, you're going to come up with even more different twists and ways to craft. This one I really think is a lot of fun. Again, this is one of the more simpler ways that you can craft with this set, but what I like about it is that it does have this peekaboo window, and this is just your standard A2 size card, but there's a pocket and a slider mechanism. And what's neat is that when this comes out, it's fully decorated. It looks really lovely. You have a hidden message on the inside, which is from the Ultimate Thanks, Sentiment Thanks stamp set. And I love this so much because it says, "Thanks so much." And you pull this out, and the reveal is, were you expecting a parade? Just something a little bit funny, a little bit quirky. But what's cool is you can flip to the back for another little reveal moment, and that's where you can hide your gift card. So when they first opened this, I just think it would be so funny to give this to somebody, and they pull it out not knowing what to expect, and they get some snark. But then ultimately, as they keep exploring, they find an actual gift card. So how fun of an experience would that be? So these are just a couple of, more than a couple, I suppose, but these are the tutorials that I am already, have already filmed. They are ready to go, and they will be hitting my channel over time. I can't actually release them all at the same time, so they'll come out individually over the next few weeks. So don't worry. The masterclasses, I think, are really great for the fundamentals, and the fact that they are taught in real time, I think, will help a lot. The cards on the left that I showed that will be on my channel, they are going to be my standard sped up video. So you'll get the gist of how to create things. I'll show you the full process, but it's not going to be in real time, because it's the sort of thing where sometimes we kind of have to keep our videos short in order for YouTube to actually put it out there in front of more people. And what you can do to help that is actually, whenever you see a video from any creator that you enjoy, do hit that like button, do share it, leave a nice comment, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. All of that really helps to helps every creator out there, not just me, but it helps different creators to get their videos out there in front of more people. So I hope that you're excited about this release, as excited about it as I am. I do want to mention that coming out today, I've been asked a few times about whether there will be more Ultimate Sentiment stamps, and indeed there will be. So coming out today, if you're watching when this video releases, is the Ultimate Sentiments Thanks. So all of these are sentiments that are about expressing gratitude, and as all of my ultimate sentiments are structured, on the left side you'll find a single stamp that has 10 sentiments that are kind of your more heartfelt sentiments, and then on the right you'll find a single stamp that has 10 sentiments that are more, humorous, quirky, a little snarky. And then in the center you have a larger main sentiment and a little icon, a little graphic that you can stamp as a little extra. Now, the Ultimate Sentiments birthday stamp set is also exclusively available at the Not Too Shabby shop, and I try as much as possible to support my stamp and die releases at the Not Too Shabby shop with digital releases in my shop. So every month I release an easy card making kit, and I always include a set of Ultimate Sentiments as a printable. So if you like the Ultimate Sentiments, if you have the coordinating die, you can print out, you can get my printables on my website, which is lvhandcrafted.com, and you can use the same die to cut out those printables. And what makes this the Ultimate Sentiments die set is that not only is this a system where you can stamp once and die cut once, or print ones and die cut ones, which I believe also is pretty unique to any such system of products. But more importantly, I've designed this so that you have not just the single die that will cut out all 10 sentiments, but also that you get 5 additional dies to cut and create frames or mats that will layer behind these individual sentiment strips. So you've got a plain straight edge bordered die, you have a scalloped die, you've got a wavy die, and you've got a postage edge die. All of them have stitch border detailing to them. This largest rectangle here you can use to cut the large focal sentiment in the center here, but it is also the same aspect ratio where it's the perfect matte layer behind your straight edge die here. Not only that, but this die has actually, this die set has actually been designed so that if you have Easy Wonder die number 1, the add-on, you actually have these two individual banner dies. This banner die here with the rectangle, just the plain rectangle without the fishtail banners, that's this right here. This is just the original version in gray. This is actually the exact same size as this die, just times 10. And why is that so great? Well, the reason why this is awesome is because if you have Easy Wonder die number 1, the add-on die set that I just showed, in this die set, you'll now have these 5 additional dies that you can use as mats and layers behind this banner. So the individual die is really great. I have always wanted, with a system like this, sometimes I only want a single sentiment and I don't want all 10 every single time. And so you can always do a little bit of partial stamping and then use the single die to cut out just the one sentiment strip that you want. And you still have these as individual dies that you can use to add additional layers behind. So I love this system, and I just love having these small little sentiments. They come in handy. I always have a boatload cut out, and of course every month I put out digitals that you can use, which enable you to print out more sentiments. And the nice thing with the digitals is that you can print as many or as few as you would like. And I really try to support all of my dies as much as possible with digitals that I sell on my website. And that way you have more ways to craft with the investment that you've made into my dies. So my Easy Wonder dies have printables that go along with them. The Ultimate Sentiments have printables as well. And that way you have nice affordable options for, fresh takes and new ways to craft with your dies, because if you're going to spend some money on dies, I want it to be worth it for you. And so I'm always looking for ways to make it as versatile as possible, as useful of a stash builder item as possible, but then I also like to support it as much as I can with digitals. And I don't think you can say that about many other releases or products. So whenever you're purchasing dies designed by me at the Not Too Shabby Shop, please check my website to see if there are some digitals that were designed to go with it, because likely there will be. All right, friends, I'm super excited for this release. You'll find links to everything in the description box below. If you have any questions, do let me know. Drop me a comment. And if you got this die set during the secret sale, it should be coming to you soon. And if you craft with it and like to share your makes on social media, I hope you'll tag me at lvhandcrafted.com so I can see what you've made. And if you are on Facebook, please share your creations to the Not Too Shabby Facebook community group or to my community group, which is Crafty Fun with Friends of LV Handcrafted. Thank you again, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye.